Jailed for murder, the gangland killer who waited 4 years to take revenge on a prison officer. Lenny Scott, a father of 3, was shot 6 times by Elias Morgan in what detectives called a cold-blooded assassination. Good evening. A former prison inmate who waited 4 years to carry out a revenge killing on a prison officer has been jailed for at least 45 years for murder. Elias Morgan shot Lenny Scott 6 times as he left a gym in Lancashire last year. Morgan wanted revenge because Scott had found a phone in his prison cell which revealed he was having an affair with a female prison officer. Philippa Goymer has this report.
A family man, a father of 3, a man with integrity. Lenny Scott was murdered, shot at point-blank range for simply doing his job. In a dark car park last February, Elias Morgan, here highlighted in the circle, laid in wait and reaped his revenge on a man that refused to be corrupted. Lenny was a prison officer at HMP Old Course in Liverpool when he confiscated a phone found in a drug dealer's cell. The mobile phone exposed a relationship between Morgan and a corrupt prison officer. The court heard that in March 2020, when Mr. Scott refused a cash bribe to lose the phone, Morgan told his victim, "I'll bide my time, but I promise I will get you." This was reported to the police.
He's described my family and me to a T, described my house. He said he's had them there just ready for because it's over, I've nicked them for a phone.
Right.
And
okay.
he's until I dropped that, he said to stay in there and they're just going to constantly be around my house and
Right, okay.
Just in fear for my family's life, that's all.
But Elias Morgan proved these threats were not empty. Sentencing Morgan to 45 years, the judge described the murder as carefully planned.
Whilst he was no longer a serving prison officer when you murdered him, he was when you decided that you would bide your time before doing so. I'm also sure that in your mind was revenge. You have been used to getting your own way by threats and violence, evidence of which was heard by the jury.
Lancashire police welcomed the sentencing at Preston Crown Court.
Lenny was murdered by Elias Morgan in a vengeful and cold-blooded assassination. It is one of the most callous, brutal and inhumane things I have ever seen in my 30 years as a police officer. He gave Lenny no quarter.
And today, Mr. Scott's family spoke with passion about the man they had known and the impact the murder had had on so many lives.
We are elated and relieved that we have justice for Lenny. That Elias Morgan has been held accountable and will be in prison for a very long time. We are also filled with a deep sadness that this should never have happened, that Lenny should still be here.
Tonight, Morgan begins a life sentence. He will be in his 80s before he can be released from prison. Philippa Goymer, BBC News, Preston Crown Court.